Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to week 36 of the DC Sports Digest. Another packed week, especially for the Nationals. I've got a lot of news for them, so without further ado, let's just get started with the Nationals, who actually had their longest win streak since 2021, the 5-game win streak, winning the Braves series and the Tigers series. Unfortunately, couldn't close out the sweep on the Tigers series. Although Patrick Corbin did play pretty well, just the offense didn't really show up that game. But we are 32 and 36, and honestly, we're not even that far from the Braves, which is kind of crazy to say. But like I said, we have a lot of news coming up. I think Josiah Gray is about to start his rehab in Double-A today, so that's good to hear. But yeah, so injuries are still coming. Joey Gallo got hurt, so Trey Lipscomb was called up again. I think they're kind of going to rotate people. I think I saw Meneses, he was playing a little bit of first base, so we'll see what happens. It's nice that Lipscomb's got another chance. We also signed right-hand pitcher Eduardo Salazar off waivers. I guess he's a reliever. So that kind of puts us at 39 players in our 40-man roster. So see how that gets set up. I don't remember exactly when they moved to a 40-man roster, but probably not for a little bit more. But I guess good to see us filling that out. And I'll talk a little more at the end of the video about some of my plans the next couple weeks, so stay tuned. So that's why you see all these series here, because I'll be missing an episode of the DC Sports Digest. So I have the Marlins, D-backs, Rockies, Padres, and then the Rays series starting before the next episode. The Wizards don't have too much. Like I said, I'll have some news about mock drafts and obviously my schedule at the end of the video a little bit. We've just been holding some workouts for prospects, for honestly each of our picks, like certain people for pick 2, for pick 26, pick 52, etc. So yeah, good to see us doing that, and I think that's really all I have for the Wizards. Not too much. The Caps also not too much. The Hershey Bears narrowly avoided the reverse sweep after starting up 3-0, and then the game going into Game 7, and then in Game 7 we had a 2-1 lead in the third period, and then we lost it. But luckily we scored in overtime. The first game of the finals is tonight. See if we can get another Calder Cup victory. Commanders also not crazy amount. Had mandatory minicamp wrapping up, so this is really the dull period now. With training camp not really starting until the very end of July. So I won't have too much news, but the kicker battle has really been heating up. We obviously got Ramiz Ahmed from last week. Then we had Lucas Havrisik. I think he was on the Browns, maybe some other teams. They have 3 UFL kickers. Andre Schmidt, it's on the Battlehawks this year, pretty good, pretty accurate. Matt McCrane actually was on the DC Defender, so that's cool to see. And then Jake Bates, like I was talking about, obviously in very high demand, but we are working out with all 3 or 4 of those guys, and they came in during minicamp. So I think we'll at least, obviously we'll have Ahmed, and then we'll have one of these 4 guys probably here in training camp and see who wins that kicking battle. Hopefully we find a long-term kicker out of one of these 5 people. So that would be great to see. And that's all for the Commanders. So other news, the Mystics actually won a game this week against the Dream. They actually won by a decent amount. It was 10 or 20 or something. They actually did pretty well. They lost to Liberty also. And then they have games against Spy, Fever, Wings twice, Sun, and Aces. Washington Spirit beat Utah. They have games in San Diego, New York, and North Carolina. DC United didn't have any games this week. They have a game against Charlotte tomorrow, and they have other games coming up against Atlanta, Houston, and the New York Red Bulls. Alright, so that's all I have for the video. So now I'll just get on my little announcements. So I actually did record my Wizards mock draft. That will be coming out next Wednesday. I ended up doing 2 of them. Since we only have 3 picks, it doesn't take as long, so I did 2 in one video. They may not be in the correct order, but I think I chose 6 guys who definitely have the potential to be picked for us. So I hope you guys enjoy. And like I said last week, I'll be on vacation, so won't have a DC Sports Digest next week. We'll have one the week after, and that's why this video is coming out on Friday. So yeah, I think that's all my announcements. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.